on YouTube. It's my first time going live. But man, I want to speak on this Kevin Samuels stuff. That's my first time ever going live, man, on YouTube. I need to get more active on YouTube. I'm not really active on here like I used to be. So, hey, we here. Waiting for some people to come on. What's good? What's good? What's happening? What up? What up? What up? What's good with you? I hope all is good. How y'all doing? Yeah, it's my first time going live on YouTube, man. I'm gonna see how it go, but I want to talk to y'all real quick. So, this is the issue I'm having. So there's a lot of lies going around about Kevin Samuels. You know, people are saying, oh, he died having sex or he was on drugs. And it's very sad to see, honestly. I mean, at the end of the day, he didn't hurt, like, he didn't do anything bad. He just simply spoke his mind. And he had a very, very blunt delivery, and he didn't hold back. Now, I will say that I didn't agree with his delivery, but I did agree with most of the things he said. And he shed a lot of light on the dysfunction within our community. I don't understand why the truth hurts so bad. I'm not necessarily a fan, but I will say that I dislike the fact that people are celebrating his death. It is very odd to me that people would celebrate his death simply because they disagree with his commentary. We live in a society now where you, if you disagree with somebody, you're automatically canceled. You know, there's no longer no mature conversations. People don't respect each other when there's a disagreement. They go straight to disrespect, taking personal attacks at people, and I just don't understand it, and I don't agree with it. Like on my channel, I'll have people that like 100 videos of mine, and one video they don't like, they cancel me, right? Right. I had a girl today tell me, she said, I thought you were a nice guy. Simply because we had a disagreement, she said I was a mean person. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, what happened to being a mature adult, being able to talk about something? What happened to that? Like, there's no longer any type of respect. People really lack respect. And I'm big on respect, you know? And it's like I said, it's odd because when a person tells the truth, people get mad, but when someone lies to them, people applaud. They applaud the lies. And I'm gonna just be honest. If you're overweight, you're overweight. Simple. If you're too skinny, you're too skinny. That's the truth. There's nothing bad about the truth. The truth sets you free. Literally, the truth gives you a better quality of life. And what I'm seeing is that most of these women, they don't like the truth. They don't like the truth. And it's evident because if you watch this show, you would see that most of the women who came on his show proved everything he was saying. You have a woman, she's overweight, she got 3 kids, different baby daddies, but she's demanding all these things from a man. And all he was saying, all Kevin Samuels was simply saying is that most of you have unrealistic expectations with very little to offer. That's all he said. He simply said, you have all these average earning men, average looking men, but you all want the top 10% guy. And he was saying that, what's wrong with these average guys? Why do you all want this top 10% guy? And he was like, this is why you all are lonely, because you're going after this rare man and you have all these dudes over here, but you don't want them. That's all he was saying. He just was very harsh about it. You know, I admit he was very harsh about it, but you know, at the end of the day, all right, let's see. That's BS because I know even though the women he laid up with was, yeah, you gotta let me get to that. You gotta let me get to that. I'm gonna touch on that as well. I will definitely touch on that. But like I was saying, is okay. Basically, yeah, the woman was thick. I'm not gonna lie. The lady that he was with, that he met the other night, she was a thick lady. I ain't gonna lie, she was thick, thick, thick. And I'm gonna touch on that too. But at the end of the day, he was just simply telling women, look, y'all are lonely because y'all are looking for a very rare type of man. And the women will they admitted it. They didn't want no man making average money. They wanted men who were making 100,000 plus. And let me say this. And okay, hey, to each his own. I mean, I didn't see a full body. I just seen her sitting on the bed. She was definitely not small. She wasn't small at all. Which I'm not gonna lie, me and my homegirl were laughing, but about that, we were like, man, my boy Kevin, like they really setting this dude up bad, man. Because everybody, they're like, oh my gosh, he was with a big woman. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, maybe I don't know what his definition of. I don't really know what his definition of big, small. I don't know. He always talk about size 2, 4. She was definitely not a size. She was way over a size 2. But it seemed like it was a one night stand because he met her. He didn't even know her. He just met her that night and did what he did. If they did anything, but once again, I didn't agree with his delivery. I didn't agree with how harsh he was, but I did agree with a lot of the things he was saying. He spoke a lot of truths. Like, you do have these women out here, they used up all their prime years and didn't settle, and now they want to settle, and they don't really have the sex appeal or the mindset to even be with a man now. They got ran through by all these different men and all that. And I will say this, there are a lot of men out there who are just bad men. I'm gonna say that they are bad men. Only thing I didn't like is that he really didn't speak to men publicly much. He only really spoke to women publicly more than anything. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna slander him. I will just say I disagree with a lot of stuff. Well, some of the stuff he said. I agree with a lot of stuff he said. I just didn't, like I said, I didn't like how mean he was towards women, because he would make jokes and stuff or whatever. But I didn't agree with that part. But as far as the truth he was speaking and exposing, it's true. It's very, very true. I just wish we would all come together and stop this fighting and stuff like that. You know, at the end of the day, once you acknowledge the truth, you'll live a better quality of life. There's certain truths about myself that I don't want to hear, but I know it's true. And I own up to my truths. I own up to my flaws. I own up to it. But she's attractive. She's not attractive to me. I mean, yeah, I don't. That girl he was with, she's not my type. I wouldn't do anything with her. I wouldn't go after her. So, I don't. Yeah, she's not my type. So I don't really know. But at the end of the day, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I mean, yeah, I agree. Like, if you think you a 10, you a 10. It is what it is. You may not be a 10 to someone else. You may be a 10 to someone else. But yeah, man, I just don't understand why women are so mad. And it's funny because most of the women who called in on the show, I used to think, I thought he was paying these women, because these women would get on the show and most of the women were overweight. You rarely seen an in-shape woman call in. You rarely seen a woman that spoke with common sense come on there. It was always the most extreme type of woman. So I used to think that he was like paying people at first. I'm like, is he paying these people to come over here? Because they sound crazy. I don't know if you talking to me or so. You said I was smiling ear to ear. I said she was thick. That's probably why I was smiling, but I don't think she's attractive. See, and you, I don't know if you a man or a woman, but you're the prime example of what Kevin talks about. You know, I'm sitting here talking to you. Well, I'm not necessarily talking to you, but on live, I'm speaking my mind. I'm respectful, and you're on here like hostile. Are you a black woman? Can you answer that question? Overweight? Look, overweight. Honestly, I got to get the chart. But we all know what overweight is. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Women bashing. Who women bashing? Anyways, that's honestly, you're one of the women that you fit right in the category of what he's talking about. You fit right in the category. I ain't gonna lie, you right there. But overweight, let's not play stupid. We know what overweight is. See, that's y'all issue. Y'all know what overweight is. You gonna ask me what's your definition of? You know what overweight is. It's come on now. Let's not play dumb. I don't bash women. I never bashed any woman. I actually speak great things about women. I'm not sensitive. Oh man, you on here trolling. BMI chart. Only thing I don't like about the BMI chart, they don't take muscle into consideration. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about that chart. But that chart is accurate. It's accurate, in my opinion. But like I said, let's not play dumb and act like we don't know what overweight is. Come on now, like, do we really got to talk about this? Like, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I don't bash women at all. I think women are great. I think women are God's gift to man. I always preach on about treating women good. I always preach on that. But you seem very confrontational, so you probably wouldn't even hear me out about that. I just simply said Kevin did speak a lot of truth. I just wish he would have had a better delivery. To be honest, it probably would have got through to even more people than his message did. He did help a lot of people. And it's so funny. I have so many homegirls that agree with him, but they'll never say it. They'll never say it. They be hit me up like, Ron, I agree with everything he said, but I'm scared to say something about it because they're going to bash me. I'm like, yeah, you were just judging me. You were just judging me. Oh, I'm not triggered. And I apologize if I offended you in any way. Yeah, exactly. You're right. You're right about that. But yeah, Lady Divine, if I offended you, I'm not into the high value male high, and that's why I know you don't really watch my content. But I'm gonna let you know I'm not really into the high value male and all that. I'm just who I am. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just simply me. Whatever woman, the women that like me, they like me. The women that don't, they don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't care about how a high value male differs to each person. It really does. Me personally, I judge a man's character. I don't judge a man by what he has. I don't. Most people judge people based off of their accomplishments and the material things they have. I judge people based off character. You know, you do have these men who make a lot of money, but they have poor character. So I personally would consider them a high value male because you could lose all that money tomorrow and you're left with your poor character. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm all about character. I'm not a materialistic person, so my views on what a high value male is probably going to differ from most people. To be honest, I just know that I am a very yeah, I feel you. But I'm definitely just a person where yeah, I just have I don't view. I'm not into worldly things. But you're giving an opinion. A woman she bat about the woman you bash without making it fair. Throwing yourself in the equation. Be fair. Explain that a little bit more. Explain what you're trying to tell me a little bit more. But yeah. But I will say, like I said, what's up?
How do you tie this?
You want me to put the yo-yo? My son got a little yo-yo.
It's a blue.
You want to say hi? Oh, he got stuff on his face. Say hi. Wait. What's on your face?
Noodles.
Let me see. Look at up camera.
Who is that?
Talk.
Who is him?
It's my boy.
Hey?
Say hi.
I don't even hear him talking.
Nah, they're just, I'm on live talking. But here, Daddy's gonna do this, and then.
Are you gonna be done?
Yep, almost. All right, here you go.
Daddy, why you got that in your? Why you got that? No.
Okay, this is kind of hard. How do you do this? Oh, here you go.
You timed it. And Daddy,
I mean, Lady Divine, whatever you think I am is what I am. I don't really care. Here you go.
And Daddy, you be say you imagine what I could do with this.
Let me see.
I can do this.
Ooh.
See?
But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't really care. I'm not one of those men. I done killed my ego. I killed my ego a long time ago. I don't get offended by what people think of me. If I'm happy, I'm cool. If I'm at peace, I'm cool. Whatever somebody thinks of me is, thank you very much. But yeah, whatever anybody thinks of me, that's just on them. So if you don't think I'm high value, I don't really care. I don't. Everyone's definition of high value is different. I just know I'm a man with great character. I manage my money well. I have a good career. Family oriented. I treat everybody kind and with respect. You know, I'm emotionally intelligent. I speak well. I control my emotions very well. I'm patient. I mean, I personally know that as a man, I've come a long way. I've come a long way. So what make you take a stance with Kevin Thup? Okay. Well, I think honestly, because I'm stating to you, the women that would call into his show, it never made sense. Like they would demand all these things, but they really had nothing to offer. They like I said, they had mad kids. They were out of shape, bad money management habits. Just they lacked so much. They just lacked so much. How can I say this? They just seem to lack mentally in the area of dating. Like it just seemed like they didn't understand how to be a good woman to a man. They just come into the situation demanding all these things. And that was just weird to me. And that's why I said I felt like he was paying these people to come on there because it's like all these women were the same. I'm like, where are the women that are not speaking this way? Where are the women that can actually have a conversation and make him change the things he said? But no woman came on there and did that. Everybody just proved his point. I appreciate your opening up so that the women be overweight. I don't like how Kevin Samuels verbalized. Yeah, exactly. I didn't like how he verbalized it. It was Big Shirley and like he would. I mean, I didn't like that either. But like I said, the truth does hurt. And the way I would approach it, for one, I'm not gonna tell someone you're overweight, you don't deserve nobody. I'm not even gonna touch on that. If they feel like they're healthy, life will give you your answers. And what I mean is high blood pressure, joint pain, getting tired, just walking to grab some chips out the counter. Like life will give you the answer to that. You know what I'm saying? So, Ron, what are you doing? Oh, but yeah, life will give you the answer to that. So, yeah, I personally wouldn't approach it that way. I just wish it would be normalized to be able to acknowledge the truth without getting mad. You know, there's certain women that I talk with, and they're very very disrespectful towards me, and I don't understand it because I'm simply stating my opinion. You don't have to agree, but it's like I don't understand why people want to disrespect. I had a woman disrespect me really really bad a couple weeks ago, and I didn't really understand where all the anger was coming from because I was not saying nothing. I didn't say nothing mean to her. I didn't say anything bad to her. She was just going in insult after insult after insult after insult. Disrespectful was she was just talking about because there's someone that I'm alive right now. My bad.
You told me to be your house when you die.
Yeah, what Lexa say?
She said she don't feel good.
Tell her to get up. But anyway, tell her to get on up. It'll be alright. But she was just talking because we went to school together, so she was just talking about my personal life, which it wasn't necessarily insults, but she was put it like this. It wasn't really disrespectful, but she was trying to be disrespectful. But it didn't hurt me. But I knew she was trying to be. So I feel like it's disrespectful when you're trying to hurt a person's feelings, even though it hurt their feelings. But you trying to hurt their feelings, that's disrespectful. That's real disrespectful. I said, oh, okay. That's some good juice. But yeah, man, let's just learn to agree to disagree and still treat people with love and respect. It's such a beautiful thing to disagree with somebody and be like, man, you have a blessed day, man. People disagree and be like, hey, boy, screw you, boy. I'm gonna block you, boy. Nah, 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 nah. You a punk. Your mama ain't. It's like, bro, it don't have to be like that. It really don't. It don't. All right, how am I? Ooh, the spill news. How am I contradicting myself? Speak to me, baby. And I'm a human being. I'll admit if I contradict myself. Talk to me. Talk to me. You just said that if it's the truth, then it's okay. You just said that if it's the truth, then it's okay. I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I be talking, you gotta quote what I said earlier because I don't really know what I said. You probably misunderstood what I said. But I appreciate you for being active on here. I agree. We grow from our differences. We can have a spirited disagreement, but keep it respectful. Sorry, y'all. I don't got my glasses on. I can't really see. Everything popping up all fast and disappearing. Give me a marshmallow, please. You said people don't like to hear the truth. Yeah, people don't. People don't like to hear the truth. They don't. People don't like. Let me see exactly what you.
Daddy.
You said that these women that Kevin Samuel spoke. Yeah, they didn't want to accept it. What?
You want this roasted?
Yeah, let me get this. We'll roast them later. Yeah. They didn't like the truth. They didn't like the truth. Like, for example, if the woman's overweight and Kevin Samuel says you're overweight, it's the harsh truth.
Daddy.
It's correct.
Daddy.
You don't gotta get mad. But the girl you just spoke her truth about
Daddy.
you. Okay, I now get what you're saying. It's not the truth. That's just like her saying, for example, that's just like her saying, that's why you and your baby mama don't get along. Now, in her mind, she could probably think that, but in reality, we get along.
Daddy.
So that's not the truth. That's her making an assumption.
Daddy.
She's living in a false reality because she's not
Daddy.
speaking the truth. That's not the truth. Like,
Daddy.
what she was saying, I get what you're saying, but like just because it she feel like it's her truth, it's not the actual truth because that's not actually what's going on. That's her assuming something.
Daddy.
What?
Tell you what me's up on this up on me.
Yeah, go out there. Leave the door open. And don't get in that grass, please. Open the door.
What? 30 minutes?
Yeah. Oh, you leave it open. I'm gonna watch it.
No, what you just...
Yeah, open. You don't know how to open the door? You want me to open it for you?
Yeah.
Open the door. But anyways, every time I ain't gonna lie, every time I get on live, my son, he always starts to like
Daddy,
act like he wants.
you said if it, I don't if it's, but I'm not gonna able to see you watch me from outside.
You know, kids, they want to. He honestly, he like the camera. When I get on camera, he try to act like he wants something because he really want to be on camera. But I put him on camera. You know what I'm saying? Cause I want him to get his shine too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it feel good out here. But yeah, y'all. Hey, I can't see. Can't see nothing. Yeah, I'm watching you. Can't see nothing. But anyways, my bad, y'all. I'm gonna reset. Yeah. Let me read the comment. I think I missed something. Oh, there it go. Yeah, once again, I'm gonna say this again. Oh, once again, I'm gonna say this. I didn't agree with everything. So yes, like I said, I think that I will say that I think he was very, very he had a big ego, and I feel like he didn't think he could be wrong. I'll say that. I've never really seen him actually have a conversation with a woman and just really be like like confrontational, because a woman would get on there with good energy and he'll like force them to bring out this other side, and unfortunately most times they just prove him right. So like I said, I don't know where these women were coming from, but these women were, that's all he talked to. Exactly. And I will agree, this six-figure stuff, this wasn't a thing a couple years ago. You never really heard women talking about, I want a man that's 6'3" with making six figures. I feel like social media made that like a popular thing, and everybody's just running with it. That's all it is. Like, I've never heard of this until now. You know what I'm saying? And it's hilarious because a lot of people don't make six figures, but now all of a sudden that's the standard. That's what I was confused about. I was really confused. Like, when was that the standard? Because that's a high standard. Even though you should have high standards, but let's just be realistic. Most people do not make six figures. And if they do, they live at work. Or they just are blessed with a good job. But most people that I know make six figures, they're never home. That's not fun. You know what I'm saying? I make decent money, and I have a great work-life balance. You know what I'm saying? I could make $100,000 at my job, but that would probably require me to work a lot more, and I would miss a lot of time with loved ones. So I manage my money well, and I live within my means. And I thank God that I'm not a materialistic person. I don't care about the latest fashion. I know how to dress. I look nice when I dress. I mean, right now I'm dressed down, but most times, yeah, I look nice when I dress and stuff like that. But I'm just real good with my money, and yeah, I'm not really a materialistic guy, so I don't really care about the latest fashion and all that. I really don't. And oh yeah, I'm glad you brought up God. The only thing I didn't like is, well, he didn't really bring up God. At the end of the day, we're supposed to take the guidance God has instructed us. The stuff that God speaks about is the things that we need to follow. And unfortunately, a lot of people are self-righteous. They follow their own beliefs and ideologies. And me, I don't think that's right. Whatever you read in the Bible that comes from God, the words, that's what you should follow. You don't follow man-made law. Well, you know what I mean when I say man-made law, like man-made beliefs. You shouldn't do that. And I think Kevin Samuels, he was very self-righteous, honestly. He was self-righteous big time. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that I think he did speak a lot of truth, you know. Yeah, and according to no uproar. Yeah, and this is the thing. You're saying a lot of the things I agree with about him. Yeah, there was certain, like I said once again, there was a lot of things I disagree with and a lot of things I agree with. You know, I just didn't agree with the whole image thing. It was like he wanted to use image to manipulate people. Like, drive a nice car so you get this woman and you wear this type of clothes and this you make this. It seemed like everything was built off of materialistic things, and yeah, those things really don't matter at the end of the day. Well, to me. Oh my gosh, the Fresh and Fit, them dudes are horrible, yo. Like, let's be honest, yo. And hey, look, I ain't trying to bash nobody, but Fresh and Fit, let's be honest. If you seen them two dudes walk in a store, I highly doubt y'all would pay them any mind. Like, y'all just probably walk by these dudes, man. Like, these dudes are hilarious, bro. They are the most immature men with the biggest egos, and it's all based off of their social media following. Like, these dudes do not speak about nothing that's really useful. You know, they just talk about women, and they have all these promiscuous strippers and prostitutes come on their show, and they try to talk down on them and, hey, come in the house. Little kids, man, they always give me a second. They always get. Hey, I said don't go in the grass. He did the exact opposite of what I told him. He went straight to the grass. But anyways, uh yeah, he yeah, man, Fresh and Fit, man, them dudes are jokes, man. Those that's the definition of clowns right there. And it's really scary because these dudes, man, they really believe in the things they're saying, bro. And like that dark skinned dude, I ain't even gonna lie. God forgive me. But you know that little frog on that commercial, like bang 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 bang. He looked like a little dark version of that frog. Every time I look at him, I'm like, but hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just being honest. He looked crazy, bro. Most girls with brain wouldn't look twice. That's what I'm saying. And they be talking like they just these big, bad, good-looking guys. First of all, the tall dude, he's going bald in the middle right here. He's too young for that. Then you got the little dude look like a little frog. I'm like, yo, my gosh, bro. Oh, Itchy and Scratchy, yeah, them dudes are funny, man. Like, them dudes are horrible. I watched their channel just to laugh. I literally watch their channel just to laugh because they really don't be talking about nothing. They get the weakest women to come on the show. They get the most toxic, most emotionally damaged women to come on their show. Like, it's weird. They would not bring no woman of substance on that show. They get the worst women. The worst women. Exactly. They have no soul, bro. Them dudes are soulless, bro. End of the day, man, I say this. We all deserve the best love. We really do. Nobody deserves bad treatment, you know? And I feel like too many men now are too comfortable with treating women like objects. Many of these men, they make it a statement to preach to other men that women are disposable, like women are just for your pleasure. I disagree with that. Women are much more than pleasure. Women are, as a man, I'll tell you right now, we need women. We do. And women need men. We need each other. I don't understand why that's not normalized. Like, we need each other at the end of the day, you know? But unfortunately, we live in a time period where a lot of these men don't really value women, and a lot of women don't value men, you know? We live in a very narcissistic generation. Oh yeah, I seen that too, man. I seen that too. I seen that too. Hey Ronald, come in the house. Shut the door. Shut the door. It's getting hot. It's hot. But yeah, man, yeah, that was I seen that too. That was refreshing. Yeah, man. We need each other though. I really dislike all this man and woman bashing that's going on. And it's crazy, like I said, it is wild, man. I have people who were they love my content, dog. They love my content, but I post one thing they don't like and they cancel me, dog. I'm telling you, I had a girl who she been following me for years. I posted one thing about Kevin Samuels. She got mad, dog. I'm like, yo, bro, you like all my stuff. You don't like this one thing, you out. I bet. I say, I guess I have to please you. I have to keep pleasing you for you to stay. Nah, I'm good. Exactly. I don't understand that. Like, when did it become, why are things so toxic? Like, even dating is hard now. Like, when I meet women, I can tell that they be on social media all the time. The way that they move, the way that they talk, the things that they say. I'm like, oh, yeah, you been on social media, baby. You're not even in tune with reality right now. You're not even in tune with reality right now. But yeah, please, yo, get the likes up. Hey, that's what they be saying. I be when I be watching other YouTubers live, they be like, "Get the likes up, nah, get the likes up, please, get the likes up." Yeah, it is sickening. It is very sickening. It's very sickening. I'm tired of it. I'm about to cancel you too. You see, listen, Lady Divine, this is the beauty of mature communication. I love the fact that you actually sat here and had a conversation with me because you see I'm not so bad, and I'm not bragging, but honestly, like I've learned to communicate effectively, and I've learned to hear people out, and I've learned to agree to disagree. I'm not going to disrespect anybody, and if I do, I always tell people, hold me accountable. If I disrespect someone, let me know. I'll apologize about it because that's not my goal. I love to talk to people, communicate effectively because I learn from other people, so people learn from me, and that's how I want it to be. If we agree to disagree, that's cool. But in the day, we don't have to talk bad about each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't got to do that. That's a good juice. I need to get me some water though. I'm still mad that we got to pay for water and it should be free. I know it's random, but what do you think it can be done? Honestly, to have more men of substance get on social media and speak to the young men on how to be real men, not preach to men on get your money up, stay in the gym, look this way, walk this way, talk this way. We need men to get on there to teach young men how to treat people, how to talk to people, how to control your emotions, how to communicate effectively. A lot of these men are on social media. They're not doing that. They're telling young guys sleep with all the girls. Don't treat women well, basically, because they're basically like, hey, women don't do this, don't do that. If you're too nice, she's not gonna like. We're grooming these young men to be savages. We're not grooming these young men to be respectful young men. We're grooming these men to manipulate women. I think if we have more men be open with their emotions. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me now. Okay. All right. What about now? What about it? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's crazy, but I be lying. Everybody be calling me. Where you at? Where you at, boy? Where you at? I'm like, man, I'm on live. But yeah, I'm not gonna continue until everybody clarifies to me that they can hear me. Once y'all clarify that you can hear me, then I will continue. I will continue. But yeah, man, that's why I'm about to start going hard with my content.